What Southeast people should do this coming Christmas. Bianca Ojukwu. Okay, we are still on this Nnamdi Kanu, life imprisonment matter. That the way Nigerian government treated Nnamdi Kanu is unfair. Why the double standard? Okay, that one is one side. Now coming back to Southeast leaders. Now the question is what part did they play since Nnamdi Kanu was adopted from Kenya, back to Nigeria? Then apart from that, Nnamdi Kanu was discharged and acquitted with all the insecurity saga in the Southeast. So does it mean that these people, they are comfortable with what has been happening in their states for not doing much to make sure that this matter is being resolved? I told us this thing before he was sentenced to a life imprisonment on November 20th by Justice James Omotosho. I told us, as I say, if anybody think that Nnamdi Kanu is going to get a fair hearing from Nigerian court, you just have to wake up from your sleep, because it cannot be. You understand? And that is exactly what happened. And the way the judgment and everything happened, it was like something that has been, prearranged before that day. And majority of Nigerian science are still asking Justice James Omotosho question, why the rush? Nnamdi Kanu have been in this matter for over 10 years. So why the rush for you just to pronounce, judgment on top of a head? Things not be like that. Okay, we don't shift commot for that side. Talking about the Southeast leaders. Bianca Ojukwu, who is the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs. She's Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu, the former Biafra warlord. Okay, she has appealed to residents of the Southeast to embrace dialogue and peaceful engagement in seeking the release of Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently serving a prison sentence. So speaking at the 14th Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu Memory Day, held on Wednesday at the Ojukwu Memorial Library in Owerri, she noted that although a lower court had convicted Kanu, peaceful approaches could still pave the way for his freedom from the Sokoto Correctional Center. So the annual event instituted by Chief Ralph Uwazurike, the founder of the movement for the sovereign state of Biafra, MASOB, draws attendees from across the Southeast and beyond. In her remarks, Ojukwu called for a minute of silence in honor of the late BBC journalist Frederick, whom she recalled had resigned from his position to report on the Nigerian Civil War between 1967 and 1970. So according to her, resorting to violence would only worsen tensions surrounding Kanu's case. So this coming Christmas, all of us should endeavor to meet with our National Assembly members and our governors, seek or ask them the way forward to ensure that Kanu is freed from the prison, she said. She also urged Southeast leaders and stakeholders to jointly seek an audience with President Bola Tinubu to pursue an amicable resolution. The minister criticized the declining use of the Igbo language among young people and encouraged parents to prioritize teaching their children their mother tongue, noting it is important to cultural identity. Reflecting on past conflicts, Ojukwu said it was troubling that issues like kidnapping and internal violence had taken root in the region, adding that such practices were aligned to Igbo values even during the Civil War. Okay, we are not allied. Okay. She encouraged youth to embrace patience and peaceful dialogue, recalling that her late husband, Odumegwu Ojukwu, eventually returned from exile through diplomatic channels during President Shehu Shagari's administration. So Ojukwu expressed concern over the dwindling commercial activity in the Southeast, attributing it partly to insecurity and the new prevalent Monday sit-at-home order She noted that the solution had discouraged both local and foreign investors who once saw the region as a viable destination. Before, foreigners such as Cameroon, Ghana, and Togo, among others, were coming to invest in the southeast. But since insecurity started, many investors have withdrawn, she said. The chairman of the event, who appealed for calm and collective effort to secure Kanu's release, all hands must be on deck to ensure that his release in no distant time, he added. So, this is what Bianca Ojukwu have said concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and she has appealed to Igbo leaders. He says, see, this Christmas, we are going to come together. Let's see how it goes. We are going to come together so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. And this also, we also see the insecurity in the southeast, free. You understand? I said this thing before now. You see, they have already jailed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but I still want to let us know that now when person wake up in the morning, now it be in morning, yes. So if they want to start, the process now, just like what the governor of Abia State is doing, it is good. They need to start it, and they should start it now to avoid more problems. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Please drop your comment below the comment section. Share this video, let it go viral so that the world will understand what is happening in the Southeast today. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye for now.